So now we're at the bald eagle, which is in a different zone up in Canada. So, bald eagle lives in the United States of America, where I'm from. The bald eagle is typically parrot and hunted. Of course, they're illegal to hunt now.
Okay.
The bald eagle eats stuff like rodents, snakes, fish, pretty much anything they can get. And white meant bald, not because they don't have any hair. Bye. So now we're at the flamingos, which is from Africa. And the question, what makes them pink?
What makes them pink?
Beta carotene.
Where do they get that?
Shrimp. You can get that too if you eat too many carrots. You only eat carrots and sweet potatoes. What is more vertebrate, a giraffe or a flamingo?
It's gotta be a giraffe.
Flamingo! Because flamingos, well, giraffes are huge. Huge. They only have 7. I think flamingos have like 23. 7. It's not fair. Do you know baby flamingos are born white? And their beaks are huge, but not as huge as toucans. They're big for their size, but if everything was the same size, toucans would have a huge beak. Bye. So now we are at the reptile exhibit. There's 2 animals I'd like to cover. The caiman and the iguana. I'd like to talk about the iguana first. The iguanas live all the way from Mexico to Peru. So pretty large. Actually, no, from the Caribbean to Peru. Now, the iguana only eats bugs and fruit. And yes, the main predators are snakes and big cats. Now I'd like to talk about the caiman, which is also behind me. The caiman is sort of a relative of crocodile and alligator, and it's about that big. So one thing I'd like to talk about the caiman is the caimans have died because of anacondas. Or so I think. So now I'm right in front of the Japanese macaque habitat, and if you look closely, there is a baby one. The Japanese macaque was in the Arctic zone. I know you're questioning, how can a monkey live in the Arctic? They survive. One reason is they bathe in hot water, so they have snowball fights.
Oh my God! So they're letting some of them roam.
So the Japanese macaque eats fruit that was up in the Arctic.
Mason, you
And they wash potatoes in salt water and then they eat them. So now we're at the raccoons, which there's one myth about them. Actually, there's a few, but I'm going to do just one. The raccoons wash their food before every meal.
Is that true?
Wrong, it's not. I'm doing this. So these are albino raccoons. So albino means any skin disorder you see in another video I've had, that's probably either albino or any other thing that's white or has pink eyes or is both. So now, you know the kudos are, the great kudos are over there. I just wanted to do a video of them. The kudu is one of the largest antelopes and the horns are twisted. So one thing I'd like to tell out about the kudu is that, you know why they're striped?
Why?
Camouflage. That's why barely anyone's got them, found them. So they only eat plants, but they are pretty dangerous with those huge horns. They're like a hammer. Well, like a screw. So now I'm right above the lemur habitat. First I'd like to talk about King Julian, aka ring-tailed lemurs. So ring-tailed lemurs, which are right behind me, eat fruit and bugs and leaves. So what they do is, during mating season, their tails go up and they stink fight. So, and they leave on the trees. Oh, by the way, the rings on the tail, the blacker one is, I think, the dominant one has the blackest rings. Moving on to the brown lemur. The brown lemur eats centipedes for protection. So the brown lemur doesn't leave the tree. So now I'm right in front of the cougar, also known as a panther, also known as a mountain lion, also known as, well, we'll just pick a name and stick with it. Okay, so I'm right in front of the mountain lion. Mountain lions live throughout North America and some are south. The cougar, or mountain lion, or, well, whatever it is, can climb up trees very well. Just like the jaguar, and the tiger, and the lion, and the leopard. Being serious. So they eat me like all other cats, obviously. But they can jump super high, even higher than the caracal can. But there is one animal that can jump even higher and further. The snow leopard, which can jump 20 feet across, but I don't know how high up. Bye. So I am now right behind an African-crested porcupine. The African-crested porcupine can kill a lion because of its huge spines. But a North American porcupine could do it even better, because they have barbs that hook on and it makes it harder to pull out. So they only eat fruit, but they're really dangerous. Now we're inside the serval habitat, but they don't see anybody now they're there. So servals is one of Africa's little wildcats, like the caracal video I did a few days ago. So one thing, the serval can jump high like the caracal, but not as high, and they don't eat birds. They're extremely solitary. They don't even go near another wildcat. But now I'm standing right below the sugar glider habitat. Sugar gliders live in, once again, Australia. So the sugar glider, it's got a great name, which is, it's got a well name, which is the ability to glide from one tree to another for safe protection. So now I am standing right in between the tortoise and turtle habitat. What's the main difference?
I have no idea.
Out of time, tortoises live on land, turtles live in the water. First I'd like to talk about the tortoise. Tortoise family is larger and smaller than turtles. So the Galapagos tortoise is the biggest. You can even ride on it. not making this up, you can. And you know why it lives throughout the world. Now, let's do the turtle. Turtles, on the other hand, live in water. And turtles can range from this size to bigger than me. That is the sea turtles. These are just ravage-friendly river turtles. And yes, snapping turtles will bite your finger off. They can. Bye. So now I'm at the timber wolf. Wolves are found everywhere except for South America and pretty much everywhere except for South America, Africa, and Australia, and Antarctica. Everywhere else covered with wolves. And yes, they do not live in tropical areas. So the wolf can come in many different colors. White, black, gray, brown, tan, and that's the 5 numbers. So they'll eat anything. Anything they can get their mouth. Anything that they can catch. And they work as a team to hunt. So now I'm right in front of the biggest cat in the whole world, the Siberian tiger. Tigers live throughout Asia and if you're lucky enough in Africa, you might see a tiger. So one thing, tigers can live from rainforest to mountains and live pretty much all of Asia. So they'll eat pretty much anything they can get that's meat. Oh, and there's solitary animals. That should go in the bloopers. Seriously, that should. I just wanted to tell you. 3, 2, 1. Now I am right in front of the zebra habitat. Zebras, their stripes are their camouflage. So when they work together, their camouflage helps other animals not find them because they couldn't pick out just one attack. If they're walking, though, that would get them out. All they eat is mainly grass.
This one's only 3 days old.
And there's 3 types of zebras. I don't know all 3, sadly. All I know is there is 3. And they can grow to be bigger than your average horse, and they are a part of the wild horse family. So now we're talking about the birds of the world. So I'm standing in front of a blue and gold macaw, and it lives in Brazil. Now one thing I could tell about you before I finish this video is that parents make horrible pets. Both they'll outlive you and they bite. They really do, and are not teasing. I have a feather. Now it's time to go on
Yeah, that guy's huge. I just wonder what he weighs.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about that yesterday. We were wondering that.
So the cockatoo lives in Australia, land down under. So the cockatoo, which this one right here is an umbrella cockatoo. So what they have is a huge umbrella that pulls out and in. And they live pretty much all of the rainforest of Australia. video. Yay! It's no more! Can we do it now? The sound keeps down. The canary, also known as the singing bird, has different songs into its one song. It is a group of the finch family, which lives throughout the world, and eats fruit and bugs. Bye. Now I'm in front of the dromedary camel. You can tell the difference by the humps on its back. The camel, which is a native of Africa, Australasia, and Africa, was once lived in North America, but they were hunted to extinction. So one thing that I'd like to tell you about the camel is that there's no water in its hump. That's fat. My head is right above the chinchilla head. Chinchillas live in the mountains of South America, and that's why their fur is so thick. Bye. So now I'm at the Coatimundis, which is right behind me. The Coatimundi is a relative of the raccoon. The Coatimundi lives in South America and eats tarantulas by tickling them to death. Bye. Second crown crane. So the crown crane, as you can see, it has yellow crowns. Those are only the males. So obviously that's a male. So the crown cranes eat mostly bugs. And yes, they can fly and they're waterfowl. Bye. Good night, Mike. That means hello, folks. Now I'm right above the emu. I'm getting away because it can kick with that killer toe. Zoom in. So the emu, the feathers aren't adapted for flying, but they're adapted to keep out of the sunlight. They're adapted for shade. The emu is the second largest bird. The first is the ostrich, which I have not done a video on. I'm probably not going to. So, goodbye.